Hi guys and welcome to another video. At the time I'm filming this, there are 898 different Pokemon, more if you count the ones revealed in trailers for Legends Arceus. But it seems that a select group of Pokemon get way more attention than the hundreds of others. So today I'll be listing the top 10 most popular Pokemon. And when picking the Pokemon for this list, I took into account both how talked about and beloved they are in the Pokemon community, but also how well known they are with people who aren't big Pokemon fans. And of course I try to make this video as objective as possible, and only take into account how actually popular these Pokemon are, and not how much I wish they were popular or how much I like them. But this video is still made by me, so you're welcome to disagree. And with that said, let's just get into the list. Number 10. Magikarp and Gyarados. Magikarp and Gyarados do achieve some popularity on their own, as Magikarp has its own video game, Magikarp Jump, and Gyarados' Shiny is probably the most famous shiny Pokemon of all time, probably because you can catch it in the Lake of Rage during the events of the Johto games. But what really makes these two Pokemon popular is that Magikarp, this really weak and pathetic Pokemon, evolves into Gyarados, one of the scariest and most powerful Pokemon of Gen 1. And keep in mind that most people in the 90s didn't use the internet, so they had no idea what they were signing up for, and the kids that took the time and effort to train these weak Pokemon got rewarded. And certainly didn't hurt their popularity that they were introduced in Gen 1, and as you can probably predict, they're the first of many Gen 1 Pokemon on this list. Number 9. Arcanite. Oh, I didn't even realize that rhymes. Well, Arcanite has an amazing design. It looks really friendly, but also likely to attack at your every command, which is perfect for a dog Pokemon. And it's probably one of the most popular Pokemon in the Pokemon community. I think almost every Pokemon fan likes Arcanite more than the average Pokemon, and it's even a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. But what stops it from being higher on this list is that it's not that popular outside of the Pokemon community. Well, it is a pretty popular Gen 1 Pokemon, so I'm sure there are some people who aren't Pokemon fans that know of Arcanite, but not nearly as much as with some of the other Pokemon on this list. Number 8. Dragonite. During the days of Gen 1, there were only 3 Dragon-type Pokemon: Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. So Dragonite was the only fully evolved Pokemon with the most powerful typing in the game, which would make any Pokemon popular. But it also had a great design. It looked friendly, but you could easily beat up anybody if it wanted to. And in Gen 2, Lance the champion uses 3 Dragonites on his team, which makes Dragonite feel even more powerful. And Dragonite reached some popularity with the younger generation when Pokemon Go dropped, since at the beginning of the game there were only Gen 1 Pokemon and no legendaries, so Dragonite was by far the most powerful Pokemon in the game, and maybe even the hardest one to get, if you exclude the regionals. Number 7. Rayquaza. Rayquaza is probably the most popular legendary Pokemon in the Pokemon community, and almost every Pokemon fan has it as one of their favorite legendary Pokemon, and that's for a multitude of reasons. Firstly, Rayquaza looks really cool, and in shiny form looks even cooler. And it was also on the box art for Pokemon Emerald, one of the most generally beloved Pokemon games. And then in Auras, it got a Mega Evolution, and played a prominent role in the Delta episode. Number 6. Lucario. None of the Pokemon on this list would be so popular if they didn't have a good design and a good inspiration, but all of them had some other factors that helped them become popular. Every Pokemon on this list, except Lucario, is either a Gen 1 Pokemon, a starter, or a legendary, and some have multiple of those things. And while Lucario did get a movie centered around it, I don't think it helped him become that popular. But I think Lucario became so popular just because his design looks so cool. But we did get a Mega Evolution in Gen 6. It actually played a pretty important role in the story of X and Y, since it was the first ever Pokemon to Mega Evolve. And you actually get a Lucario that can Mega Evolve from Karina pretty early on in the game, so a lot of people use it on their teams. But this was caused by Lucario being popular, and not the other way around. Number 5. Greninja. Greninja is the only Pokemon on this list that isn't part of the first 4 generations, which is pretty impressive, even though there are a lot of factors that helped Greninja get so popular. The first one is that both Chestnut and Delphox are some of the least popular starter final evolutions of all time, so it wouldn't surprise me if most people chose Froakie as their starter when playing through X and Y. And secondly, Greninja also played a prominent role in the X, Y and Z anime, in which its bond with Ash caused it to transform into Ash Greninja, which is essentially like a Mega Evolution, even though it's not an official Mega Evolution. But of course, Greninja also has a really cool design and even cooler shiny form. Number 4. Eevee. Eevee has always been really popular, partly because of its cuteness, but mostly because of its 8 different evolutions, all of whom have great design and are really popular on their own. And whenever there's a new generation coming up, one of the most commonly asked questions is, are we going to get a new evolution? And if we do, what type it is going to be? And in 2018, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee released. But obviously, the one more important for Eevee is Let's Go Eevee, since Eevee is both on the cover art and the only starter Pokemon in the game, which you constantly carry around on your shoulder, and it also does all the HMs for you. And around the same time, Eevee also kinda became the second Pokemon mascot, and will often appear alongside Pikachu in various Pokemon promotions. And the fact that Eevee managed to become the second Pokemon mascot over 20 years after it was released shows how popular it still is. Number 3. Mewtwo. During the days of Gen 1, Mewtwo was one of the most popular Pokemon, probably because of its cool design, tragic backstory, and the fact that it was the most powerful Pokemon in the world at the time, and also kinda served as a secret final boss to Red and Blue. But what really made Mewtwo a household name is the first Pokemon movie, a movie that released during the peak of Pokemania, whose main character was Mewtwo, and whose entire story revolved around Mewtwo. And during the next few generations, Mewtwo still remained popular, and among many people's favorite Pokemon. But there wasn't much going on with it. In Gen 6 he got 2 Mega Evolutions, but both of them look kinda weird, and I don't think it made it any more popular. Until Pokemon Go drop. And ironically, what made it a household name again is the fact that it wasn't in the game, since there were so many people theorizing about how you get Mewtwo. There were hundreds of videos titled stuff like a secret way to get Mewtwo, how to get Mewtwo in Pokemon Go, how to evolve your Meowth into a Mewtwo Pokemon Go. Mewtwo was being talked about way more than any other Pokemon. Number 2. Charizard. Yeah, obviously Charizard is going to be on this list. It's been incredibly popular ever since the days of Gen 1. It all started with the classic choice: Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. And a lot of kids chose Charmander, because they already knew what the final evolutions of the starters looked like, either from the cover arts, from the anime, or from their friends. And most kids would rather get a fire-breathing dragon, that's not actually a dragon, than a big toad or a big turtle. And I'm saying this as somebody who favors Blastoise over Charizard. But that's not it. In the anime, both Ash's Squirtle and Bulbasaur never evolved, but Ash's Charmander fully evolved into Charizard, and actually pretty quickly at that, and became one of Ash's most important Pokemon, or actually became one of the most important Pokemon in the entirety of the Pokemon anime. And I have no problem with a Pokemon being popular, especially if you can accomplish that by being a good Pokemon, and Charizard is a great Pokemon. But soon after Charizard got popular, the Pokemon Company obviously noticed that, and started giving it special treatment. And that doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Obviously, if they have a popular character in their hands, they're going to try to cash in on that. But what really bothers me is that while giving Charizard special treatment, they often completely ignore Blastoise and Venusaur, even though they're supposed to be a trio. And the worst example of that is that in X and Y, both Blastoise and Venusaur got 1 Mega Evolution each, but Charizard got 2. Number 1. Pikachu. Yeah, obviously Pikachu is the most popular Pokemon. It's the mascot of Pokemon, and almost everybody has at least heard of Pikachu. Even the people who never touched a single Pokemon game or seen a single episode of Pokemon anime know of Pikachu. And while it might not be as universally beloved as Arcanite, or have as many fans as Charizard, you still have to admit, Pikachu is a perfect Pokemon mascot. It looks both cute and cool, and perfectly shows off the concept of Pokemon. That is, animals with elemental powers, because Pikachu is a mouse with electric powers. And who knows where Pokemon would be right now if Pikachu was never created. It's entirely possible that Pokemon would have died out years ago and never reached this level of popularity if it wasn't for Pikachu. And that's the list. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to click the like button and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell button if you want to get notified when I upload another video. Also leave me a comment telling me, do you agree with my list? If there's a Pokemon I think it should be on this list but isn't, doesn't mean that I don't like it, but I just don't consider it to be as popular as the other Pokemon on this list. Who knows, maybe I even like it more than a Pokemon on this list, but consider it underrated. And that's all I have to say for now, so I hope I'll see you again, and bye.